I think it might be time for us to put in a fire helicopter. Where can we... Ooh. I want to put it down by the river. So maybe, like... The only problem is it's quite noisy. Don't want to put it too close to any residents. And I do want it to have very easy access to water. So I could put it over the other side of Murder Golf Park here. It's not a bad place for it. In fact, that's a pretty good place for it. Right off the main road. We are going to destroy a little line of trees there, which I'm not happy about, but it's okay. And it is probably going to need water. No, it's not. And off they go. Oh. Well, okay. Oh, because they went out of the city limits. I had to stop following them. So that's cool. They're going to go and grab some water and then finally take care of the raging forest fire that is destroying everything in this commercial estate. It's currently doing its best to devour whatever that is. What is this? Barbecue, heat, and grill. What? Heat and chill. Well, it definitely is a barbecue right now. Big Bite's going up. We've also had a bit of a fire at Fall In Dental. And the car wash. Cramburger is still okay. Uh-oh. Here goes... What's this one? A furniture shop, by the looks of it. Fry Guys. I just find it ironic that a barbecue place was on fire. It's not... I don't know if it is really something that should be funny, but it seems funny. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. It's like the after effects of that movie Blue Thunder. I don't think I've seen Blue Thunder. I know about Blue Steel. Does that count? Is it similar? So is Blue Thunder like a modeling look? But instead of like, it's like, boom! Or, no, that's not funny. It's not funny. Okay, so, crisis averted. Fire helicopters have saved the day. I don't like that the golf course disappears like that, but hey, what do you do? What do you do? Might need to expand here next. That might be our next spot, and I think we need to start looking... Do we have the demand for... No, we don't have any demand for industry. Or kind of anything at the moment. Like, there's a little bit of residential still building in, but it's pretty slow, huh? Pretty slow. Alright, so let's have a bit of an holistic think about this for a bit. How are we doing with education? So we currently have 1,200 seats available, 402 eligible citizens, 401, and only 36% of our citizens have graduated elementary school. That's pretty poor. Very poor, quite frankly. Oh, hey! Welcome aboard, Nick Domes. I can't pronounce that. I'm just going to call you Nick. I feel like that's okay. But welcome. Had a helicopter to be used for... What? I thought on this for a bit and hung out in a chicken shack. Okay. I might have to look into that. How are we doing here? 16% of our citizens have been high school educated, which is shit. No university, even though 833 people are eligible. 732 people there. And public library, 0, because we didn't build one, which I probably, honestly, should have built a public library. Probably. What's going on here? Oh, we seem to have missed a tiny little section of pipe. So let me just slide my pipe in there. Get that taken care of. I could possibly do some commercial on the bottom end of this as well. Might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea. Though, no, we've got the demand for it, so let's do it. And have that whole section there as well. I could probably, you know what? Let's have it along here, and that way that can help to serve as a buffer between the residential and industrial zones. What a jolly idea. And I think it's probably time that we get cracking with the hillside. Except, I don't just want to paint it. I kind of want to do that thing where we have like that sized house, and then this sized house, and then that sized house, and then this sized house, and then big house, and maybe this one, so that just so that they don't line up perfectly. Then a little 4, and then a big boy, and then a little one, and a little tiny one. Maybe this one. You don't need to do this, I know. But it just adds a little bit of variety, you know? Maybe that sized, and this size, and then... yeah. And badonk, badink, badoop, badoop. A little bit of this, maybe this one, and let's have them really small when we get back here. Just little shacks up near the highway, which I should probably put some sound fences around. But yeah, this way we just get some variety with these houses, you know. There's a little bit of flavor. Let's leave it with that for the time being. I think that's probably enough. We probably should put a park in here for these guys too. Let's maybe pop a... Can we squeeze in a large playground? We cannot. We can here. How you like that? Yeah, you do. Maybe a small one. Maybe a park with trees, actually. Up here somewhere. But we've got these wibbly-wobbly roads, so it kind of makes it, oh-ho! Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Brody. I probably do. Hang on. Let me see if I can find that for you. My mod list. I mean, I can tell you what I've got installed. No, I can't. Let's see. Is there a way on the store that I can see what I have subscribed to? Yes, there is. You just do that. And there's 68 entries. So I could, I guess, punch those into a... Is there a way that I can create a collection? Let's see. Potentially. Nope. Okay. I guess not. Quite a few is the short answer there, Brody. So 68, I think, like most of the most important ones, forest brush is quite nice. Network extensions is super necessary. Auto line color redux for when I'm doing my public transportation, so that I don't have to manually fuck around with the line colors. Roads United, very good. FPS Booster doesn't seem to be actually doing much for me today, as a matter of fact. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Like, we're running at 22 FPS, but I've upgraded to Windows 11 and I'm using an AMD CPU, so maybe there's still some problems with that, but anyway. What else we got? Loading screen mod is quite nice so that you can see what's being loaded. Traffic Manager, President Edition, bam. Loco, thank you for hanging out, my friend. It's been wonderful as usual. Have a wonderful afternoon? It's probably afternoon. What fucking time is it? 13:45. So it's probably still morning in Perth. Although who knows, because daylight savings just fucks everyone in this country. So, you know. 81 tiles so that we can do a, you know, expand, take up the whole map. Roundabout Builder is quite nice. Ultimate Eye Candy, I don't think we've got turned on at the moment, but let's double check. Shift U. He's not turned on. He's no luck. He's not happening. Suppose I could, but also I couldn't be asked. What else have we got running? Good question. Extra landscaping tools is great. Ultimate LOD, but I don't think I've configured that at the moment. Move It, obviously, Precision Engineering, and Picker, which is where you can click the dropper thingy and say, I want to build more of this road, and it just selects the road for you, which is cherry. Aside from that, the other mods that I have, I think there's, like, this one is definitely a mod, this golf course, or it's a series of assets, and a couple of roads and stuff like that. So nothing huge. Every single, definitely every single DLC for the game though, I have, because I'm insane and I love spending money on Paradox games. Oh. There's probably a whole bunch of other shit that I should probably look into, but no worries. No worries at all. I mean, I vibe, you know, like when you're watching someone playing on Twitch, it's, and for me it's usually if I'm watching someone play RimWorld, I'm always curious about what mods they use, because I mean, my mod list for RimWorld is like 300 mods. I'm like, okay, let's see if they've got anything that I don't have. And thank you for the follow. Most kind. But yeah, it's always good to know. Alright. So I'm happy with this hillside section. I'm very happy with how these are looking. Except for the... I could smooth that, but you know what? I don't want to fuck around with it too much. It's fine. Sometimes buildings have a little cliff behind them. That'll happen. So they all seem to be happy. These guys seem to be happy. And there's some dinging going on. How are we doing in here? 2. This one's on its way to 3. Excellent. Excellent. How about... So, this is coming along. This is a problem. Someone just died. How about if we have another high school? And because there's one there that's servicing like this area. These guys down here are all getting educated, which is great. But I feel like if we have one up on this hill to service all of these people, let's have it off the main road. Have it on Barnsbury Avenue. Oh, that's another one. I've got a mod that changes the way that the streets are named. So that it's more Britishy. I can't remember what that was called though. What else have we got here? Prop Precision. Forest Brush. Forest Brush is great. Chirpy Exterminator, obviously, because fuck Chirpy. Move It, yes. The golf course one is called 18-hole golf course, which is, yeah, really great. What was the name of the road renamey mod? I do not remember. Doesn't matter. Okay, we are now a big town, which means we can expand again. We can do our campus areas. That's something we could seriously get into, is building a big university and having a football stadium. And also, we could do like once we get our education cranking along, we can start looking at doing some office spaces so that we can have some cleaner industry than industry. Okay, let's see. Education boosts. We can do our high density stuff. We've got some new roads, including our paths, which is great, although we can only do a trade school right now, which is fine. Or we could do a regular old university, which is also fine. We've got our metro crap. We've got some fishing doobly-doos. The Firewatch Tower is probably something that we should get right onto. In fact, I'm going to do that right now, because there's forest fucking everywhere. Not... well, I mean... so, let's go ahead and plop in a couple of these puppies. So we'll have one down here on the edge of the town, looking out that way, and boom. We'll have one at the end of this road, looking out that way. Zoop. Lovely. And probably this way as well, actually. But I'll have it on the top side. Ooh, hold the phone. Let's see. What does this look like? And when compared with this? It's okay. So what I'm trying to think of is, like, do I put a little dirt path up to the top of the peak of this hill, which I think would be nice. And I was thinking about using this gravel path instead of the regular road, because this is a pedestrian-only road. Again, another mod. Zone wall pedestrian boardwalk tiny road. Zone wall pedestrian gravel tiny road. These are awesome because you can zone them, and then, like, this guy, for example, the boardwalk. And it's got these lovely lampposts down the middle. But this one has lampposts down the middle as well, which I'm not down with. So we're going to probably go with this guy. So... so let's go ahead and grab our regular old dirty road. Let's get ourselves into... where is it? This one. Okay, here we go. So, curvy-wurvy all the way. We're going to go straight out of this intersection, but then we're going to turn, and we're going to switch back our way up this hill. So we're going to get to, like, here, and then we'll do a long... we could do a short curve, actually. So we'll do a short curve like this, and then turn it up like this, and then a short curve, and then up like this. It's probably actually not super necessary at the bottom section there, because this is where it's starting to get real steep. Hang on. What am I doing? Wait, this doesn't seem right. But it fucking looks great though, doesn't it? Okay, let's keep going with that. And that. Because what we're kind of supposed to be doing is cutting across, and then you have your turn, and then we cut across, and then we have a turn, and then we cut across, and then we have... et voila. Yes, I'm pleased with myself. Yes, I shouldn't be. But now I would imagine that I would have a water pipe that I would have cut through. Like, this is all an easement. I, as the city planner, would have cut through this whole thing with a water pipe that goes all the way up to the top here. And I know I don't need to do... ah, fuck, it's not available. Okay. I know I don't need to, but I'm putting that up there. And I know I don't need to, but I'm putting some power down the hill. And the reason I say we don't need to is because this map, which is called River Reckoning or something like that, has already power built into it, so we don't actually need this, but I'm doing it for the aesthetics. It's not necessary. Not necessary. But you know what? I like it. Oh, and of course, the other thing that I wanted to put up there was a Firewatch Tower, which can nestle right in there next to the water tower. And that'll cover out that forest. Job done. We should also have one down here. All of that just to build a Firewatch Tower. I'll put it out the back of this person's house. There we go. And one, like, in the golf course. Sure. It can double up as a viewing deck on competition days. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. It's not my best mountain road, but it does. It does the trick. Okay, cool. So I'm vibing all of this. Let me just double check this and see. Done. Okay, good. And I'm out of coffee, but that's okay. We've got some water. So yeah, for those who have joined since we began, this map, which is just spectacular, like, hang on, let's have a little look around here. So we've got our little town forming, a massive golf course in relation to the town, but, I mean, I imagine there's some fairly rich mining magnates that live here. And the town is pre-populated with a hydroelectric dam over here. This lovely river pouring into that. There are highways that intersect and go everywhere through here. Then there are these lovely junctions. So this junction here, right, you got your main highway that goes this direction. And then you've got this little highway that breaks off and runs across the back here and connects over to here, which is great. But then we've also got this roundabout that runs this double road right through the center of this town, and then a roundabout here connecting those two up. The fact that there's this connection which we're on, plus this highway connection, means that through traffic isn't something that we really need to worry about because the highway's taking care of that. So I vibed that. But yeah, and then there's, like, it's insane. There was pipes set up from, like, there's a whole bunch of water pumps up here, and the piping was under the main roadway for us before we began. I'm guessing that if I could see out this way further, I would see somewhere some kind of sewerage outflow, but I can't very well see that. I don't know where it would be, actually. Let's see if we can see any sewerage stains on the map. No? Can't see it anywhere. Actually, do you know what? The map maker might have been very crafty. They might have created a hole, and I've done this myself, like in behind a mountain somewhere, you just create a hole that goes off the map, and they might have put some water pumps, like some outflows there. Maybe that's what they've done, because I can't see any of these rivers or anything that's showing any evidence of the sewage being pumped away. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Unless, hang on, let's have a look at the actual map itself. Which is called... Nope, too far. Let's go to maps. Go to desktop mode, here we go. And it was most popular over 6 months. And it's called River Deported, which is an upgrade of someone else's map, etc. And I don't know, like maybe we can see. Oops. Let's try that again. Let's have a little looky-loo here. So you've got this. I don't know what the heck that is, but it looks awesome. So I can't see anything there. Nice. Okay, there's a beach somewhere. That's cool. All these docks. The start square is awesome, obviously. Pre-built areas. Oh, this is an airport. Wow. Okay, and a shipping thing. And whatever the fuck that is. Is it a prison? I don't know. Looks like a coliseum in the middle. Who knows? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. There's like a nice mesa in the middle of that roundabout. The on-ramps there. That's cool. I wish I had the mod that unlocks your camera and lets you see anywhere, but oops. But yeah, absolutely incredible map, and I highly recommend that you have a look at it because I think it's spectacular. But that being said, let's get back to playing on this map.